Wouldn't it be nice if you had a tool to process your emotions in a creative way? That's what I'm doing with painting. I'm Alexandra, an artist and psychologist, and today I want to talk about how I discovered painting while dealing with mental health issues and how it helped me. All of that while painting an abstract soak stain painting. I first started painting in December of 2023. I was dealing with a lot of struggles and mental health issues at this point. Initially, I wanted to hang an artwork in my psychologist office. I was inspired by abstract plaster artworks and thought maybe I could try to do something like this. I had no experience besides drawing and a little bit of painting as a child, and I wasn't very good at it. It was just a creative outlet. So back in December of 2023, I got myself a raw canvas and some grout and a spatula from the hardware store and intuitively started painting. I kind of like the outcome, but most importantly, I love the process. It really calmed my mind and helped me with ruminating thoughts. So, back in December of 2023, I started with doing this one abstract painting, which is, by the way, still hanging in my psychologist office. In January of 2024, I really got into figurative painting. I looked at a lot of other artists and especially fell in love with the works of Ines Longevial, who inspires me a lot. And that's when I started painting colorful nudes. And I think those also helped me with my mental health, but in a different way. With nudes, I'm exploring themes of female identity. I'm using self-portraits to explore my relationship with my own body and society's beauty standards. In self-portraits, I can determine how my body is perceived. It's a form of self-expression and helps me with my own confidence and self-worth. So, for most of my nude paintings, it's more the figurative part, the content, which helps me with my mental health, and less about the process. That doesn't mean that I don't enjoy the process, and it doesn't help me reduce my depression or anxiety. But it's a little bit more complicated with nudes. In painting abstracts, I'm just going with the flow, seeing what's happening and responding. I can get totally lost in moving the brushes, bold strokes, and just working completely intuitively. With figurative paintings, I have to concentrate a lot. When I'm having a really bad day, constantly worrying and ruminating in my thoughts, I can't concentrate enough. I tried in the past, but then it doesn't work out, and in the end, I only get frustrated. In abstract art, I can paint more freely. There are no rules and I can just be. It's more of a mindfulness practice or meditation. Just going with the flow. Just working with what's happening. Sometimes I can also work on figurative pieces, but it depends on the part of the process. I can do a background with big brushes because it's similar to working abstract, just getting the paint on the canvas. Maybe I can also block in some different colors, just making some marks without thinking about perfection. But I can't paint the detailed parts or clear up a section. Sometimes in the process of painting loosely a figurative painting, doing the background or blocking in some colors, I get into a flow state and then I can get on to the detailed parts. When I finally get lost in my artwork or the process, I get my concentration back. I think to me, painting is an upward spiral. I'm feeling low and can't concentrate. I pick up a brush and make some loose marks. Or I pour some paint on the canvas. After a while, I'm completely absorbed and my concentration gets better. The problem-solving network in my brain gets activated, which stops ruminating. I can go on to the more detailed parts and still get lost in painting. Painting can also be a mindfulness exercise. What do I see? The colors bleeding into the canvas or into another. I hear the sound of the brush moving from side to side, sometimes making an evenly sound like a rhythm, sometimes scraping while working on a particular part. The clinking of the brush against the cup filled with water. Painting becomes ASMR. I can smell the paint. I can feel the different structures of primed or raw canvas and the bristles of the brush, some soft, some hard. There are many studies which show the benefits of art therapy. Painting can boost your mood, reduce anxiety, and even help combat depression. But even as a viewer, art can have a positive impact on your mental health. When looking at artworks, I often feel a sense of calmness. I can get lost in the painting. Even studies have shown that visiting art museums may lower blood pressure and stress. Painting is about processing my emotions, maybe painting what I feel or what I'm longing for. Most of the times, it's hard for me to articulate what I want to express with a painting. Lately, I've been drawn to a lot of blues and greens, and I had this urge to create a soak stain painting in these colors. But does it mean that I'm feeling blue? To me, this painting expresses this longing I'm feeling. It's more sentimental or nostalgic than expressing a deep sadness. I think I will name it nostalgia. Nostalgia is a weird and complex feeling. It's defined as a sentimental longing or wistful affection for a period in the past. Feeling sadness and happiness at the same time. Art, in all of its forms, is a way to connect with ourselves on a deeper level. Whether it's through the fluid meditative motions of abstract painting or the introspective exploration of figurative art, the creative process allows us to navigate our emotions, find clarity, and express what words often cannot. For me, painting is not just about making art. It's about self-discovery, healing, and embracing the complexity of human emotions. And maybe, just maybe, picking up a brush could do the same for you.